Let's go.
This your back, it dey keep person. It dey bring out the best thing. I dey feel your recipe. Make you give me that recipe. Fine, fine. Yeah, you fine. You so divine. I dey feel you die.
What's up? Welcome to another episode, Awesome Entertainment. I am Joel Awesome. Today, I am ranking the top 10 Marvel live-action villains. I ain't gonna say MCU because everybody's not in the MCU, but I guess technically everybody is. But I'm gonna rank the live-action Marvel villains as my favorites, top to bottom, at least by how I felt when I watched the shows and the movies. You'll be surprised by the list, trust me. All right, so first on the list, this is an honorable mention, man. It's an honorable mention. This is Cottonmouth, man. Cottonmouth was probably one of the better villains, especially from the Netflix shows. Man, as soon as they killed this man, the show died. Like Luke Cage was peak television for 6 episodes, and then he dies, and then it's just like, bruh. The whole show just falls flat, man. The dude talk about carrying a show. I don't know if it was charisma, just the acting, the delivery, but everything about this dude, man, he kept you watching the show. As soon as he was gone, the show was gone. And it never got back. It never recovered. All right, number 10. You know who he is. Killmonger. Now, the reason why I got him 10 is because he's not really a villain. Is he a villain? Is he an anti-hero? He's just trying to make shit better for black folk. Now he might burn the world to do it. That might be a little extreme, but I don't like the idea of the dude who's trying to make things better for black folks is the villain. You know what I mean? That's not really fair. I get that he was a little extreme, but Killmonger held it down, man. This dude held presence. I hope they bring him back. They bringing back the multiversal evil Avengers. If y'all need a Black Panther, it's got to be Killmonger, right? He got to be in the movie, And him showing up in the second one was dope. He was probably the best part of the movie, which is kind of crazy. But, yeah, Killmonger, faux show. All right, number 9. Here we go. We getting controversial. Number 9 got to be Wanda, man. Wanda held it down in her movie. Now, my friend said, man, that girl caught more bodies than the Winter Soldier. And I was like, yo, you right. Like, we ain't seen, other than Thanos, like, we ain't seen no villain just catch that many bodies. She showed up at Comatage and just started murking everybody left and right. The Illuminati didn't stand a chance. Like, she was ruthless. I liked it. The only issue with Wanda is, like, her motivation was kind of dumb. Because, like, if you wanted children, just holler at your boy. I got you. Like, you ain't got to do all that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, she held it down. Her delivery on the line, everything was dope. You was like, how they gonna defeat her? You knew they wasn't gonna defeat her. They were gonna have to talk her down. That's a lot of Marvel movies, but Wanda was definitely number 9 because she brought the heat. But the original female villain in the MCU got to come in at number 8. Hela held it down. Now, I didn't even know who the hell Hela was when I went to watch the movie. I wasn't a huge Thor fan. I wasn't a Thor fan at all, actually. So I ain't know nothing about none of his villains or his lore. But Hela was dope whenever she was on the screen. And the best thing they did with her character, man, is that they had a scene where she was fighting the Asian Asgardian dude. He's like, we ain't gonna kneel, whatever. And she just murked the entire Asgard, like everybody, left and right. It was like she got her own fight scene, her own like action scene, and they don't really do that with villains a lot. I don't know why. They need to do it with more of the side heroes, like when Sam was the first scene in like the Falcon and Winter Soldier, where Sam was going crazy on the helicopters and all that. Like, that was dope. He should have had something like that way back in the Avengers movies. He should have took his own movie to get that. And when Hela came out and did her own action scene where she just murking people left and right, you got to see how powerful she really was. You know what I'm saying? a lot of times you got to let us know as an audience who's how powerful are they. So they use different measuring sticks like Asgardians. She running through all of them. It's like, oh, okay, she a threat for real. So that was my favorite scene. She was also funny. She fine. That's cool. You know what I mean? And definitely number eight. All right, number seven, gotta be the man. You know what I'm saying? Kingpin. Kingpin. What else is it to say, bro? This is the perfect Kingpin, the perfect casting. I know he wanted to lose some weight to, health is wealth. I ain't never against that. But when he was fat, man, this is the perfect looking Kingpin, bro. And his delivery on everything was just fire. I did want him to be a little bit more, power hungry, but I mean, he's getting power. Like he's that guy, and I like that he's strong and he can beat the shit out of Daredevil. Punisher. Like, dude, you can't just walk up on this dude at all. So my fingers are crossed for him and Spider-Man to cross paths because Kingpin's legendary. And, that was the original. We grew up on the animated series. We got to see the Kingpin Spider-Man stuff, man. Don't shortchange us. All right, number six. This got to be a surprise. Y'all probably even know who this is. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Madam Hydra. This chick was off the chain, bro. Like, first off, she starts off as like an android. The doctor makes an android. He's just using. We don't know what he's using her for. He said he wasn't smashing, but bro, you can create it. You done created something that looked like that, and you wasn't smashing. No, I don't believe you, bro. I don't believe you. Either way, Madam Hydra was off the chain. Think about it. If you ain't seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I'm gonna spoil it for you right now. This lady is an android. She's an android that creates a human body. Y'all don't even understand. See, this is why I love Doctor Strange Multiverse. She read the Darkhold. Y'all didn't know the power of the Darkhold unless you watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Because as soon as you read it, it corrupts you. And she was an android. She reads the Darkhold. It corrupts her. She creates a living body out of flesh, and then tortures or whatever, steals the powers of some Inhumans. It gives herself superpowers. Like, this lady was on 10, bro. She was smart as an android. Plus, she gave herself superpowers. Like, she was off the hook. He was like, how are they gonna beat her, bro? Like, she was off the chain. One of the top villains for sure. All right, we're going number five. Number five got to be, the legend, the Mad Titan himself, Thanos. You know what I mean? Like, dude showed up. Thanos was just the guy to me at first. I knew he was powerful. I knew he was one of the main MCU, villains. Him, Kang, Doom, and all that. But when he showed up, put them hands on Hulk, killed Loki, beat Thor's ass, killed Heimdall, he was like, oh, snap. You know what I mean? They used the strongest Avengers they had for a measuring stick, and he swatted them away like nothing. The dude got bars too. Let's talk about how, like, every line, you know what I'm saying? Dread it, run from it. Destiny arrives all the same. I say that shit all the time. People don't even know what I'm talking about. Like, the dude had bars every scene. Like, Thanos should have been a rapper. Let's just be honest. He should have been a rapper. You ain't see this coming. Number 4, Maximus. I know you ain't even watched this show. Inhumans is a very cheap television show. People hate on it because it wasn't that good, but a lot of stuff Marvel makes ain't that good. I actually like the show because of him. He was so, like, intriguing. It was cool because he was the villain. He was behind the scenes pulling the strings, but he ain't really got no power. He definitely had no powers because he was the one Inhuman that didn't get his powers, and he was sick. And the thing was, they did a bunch of foreshadowing on his character. Like, this dude gonna die. Like, he's going down a dark path, but he had no choice. He had no choice but to keep going. It's either that or turn back and surrender. Why would you do that? So Maximus, this dude carried the show. Not to mention, like, let's talk about Game of Thrones. Like, bro is just meant to be the villain. You know what I mean? Ramsey Bolton like a mug. So yeah, I got him number 4. Number 3, we in the top 3. Is this top 3? Maybe I'm not. I don't remember. I think I'm on number 3 though. Kilgrave. Kilgrave was one of the best Marvel villains ever. He carried that season 1 of Jessica Jones, man, like a newborn baby, man. That dude was crazy. He was compelling. He was hilarious. And you was terrified of him because you was like, bro, this dude could do whatever he had to go. He had to go. He could just tell you what to do and you gonna do it. You like, nah, bro. Brody had to go. And if they bring anybody back, they gotta bring him back. They need to give him his real like purple skin or whatever, like he got. But you know, Kilgrave was a savage, man. One of the best villains for sure. All right, number 2. Number 2 is Hive. Y'all, I know y'all didn't see this. This is I think his name is Ward from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., man. Dude. I think he was such a good villain to me because his character arc was so long. He started off as an asshole, you know, S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. And by season 3, he was dead, but they didn't know he was dead. And he was this inhuman/alien thing. And he could take over other Inhumans, man. This dude was off the chain. You know, my favorite part was the dude was like, "What are you?" It's like, "What are we?" And then he takes over his face and takes over his body. I'm like, man, Hive, yes, was a savage, man. Definitely one of the second best villains. They should bring him back. You know, I mean, just a movie with this dude, man. It's over, man. It's over. He's good. But the number 1 villain in all Marvel, you know who it is. Nobody could be more villain than the Green Goblin, bro. He was the GOAT in the first Spider-Man, and he was the GOAT all the way to No Way Home. Like, that's his real face. You know what I mean? Like, that's his real face. He's actually a nice guy, but man, this dude look evil as hell when he want to, at least. Man, this dude is for real. And we got the same teeth. I could probably be the Black Green Goblin, man. Hold on now. Marvel, call me. I ain't cheap though. I ain't cheap. But yeah, Green Goblin is definitely the GOAT. And just, you know, once again, a easily quotable character, you know what I mean? Strong enough to have it all, too weak to take it. You know, I can quote Green Goblin all day. We ain't gonna do that, but definitely the best villain. Hey, but tell me what y'all think, man. Leave a comment. You know, make sure you subscribe, like, scan that QR code. Go listen to one of my songs. Maybe I'll get casted as the Black Green Goblin in one of these next movies. But appreciate y'all for watching. See you next time.
Don't play with my patience, man, they gone with the flow when they tryna fake it. That's not the way I roll, that's not the combination. You start off with the dough before you start the conversation. No one start the salutations, man, don't play with me. I'm coming from a place they would hate to be. I'm going through a phase you would hate to see. They say this life's a trip, ain't no telling where it's taking me. When you on the edge and you make your next move, better be your best. Before you throw it to the depths, better reinvest. Man, I count every moment and count every step, so I know I'm blessed. Now it's